Hi there everyone, Mark from Retribution Gaming here, and I'm welcoming you back to Crow Country. In the last episode, we opened up another bit of the park. We bumped into one of Edward Crow's business partners, and we were tantalisingly teased by a shotgun, which was locked away from us behind a pane of glass. So, yeah, let's jump back in, shall we? Right, now, guys, I'm not going to lie to you here. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather again. And as a result, I've already tried to do a bit of this, but I failed miserably, and it was horrendous and horrible, and I died. But I didn't save the progress, so you won't be seeing any of that. What you will be seeing, however, though, hang on, there's some handgun bullets. What you will be seeing, though, is me just kind of going back through doing what I did. So to begin with, what we're going to do is head over to Haunted Hilltop. Oh, we've got these weird tumoury things. We want to go into the Haunted Mansion because I forgot to do something when I was... It's not so much I forgot to do it, I just didn't do it. Which is kind of hampering our progress a little. So what we're going to do is we need to pay attention to this painting. Remember, she said she didn't want to stick her hand in the hole. Now this says blamed for many deaths between 10:20 and 11:15, which is interesting. So 10:20. Can you guess what it is yet? Whoops. No, come on, go back. I didn't mean to do that. Right. There's a large gemstone. We are going to take that gemstone. We are going to put it somewhere. Now, we already know what we need to do with it. What we need to do with it is come back to the Fairy Kingdom Town, or whatever it's called, the first area that we had access to, back up here. What's it called? Fairy Tale Town. It's close enough. Oh, he's looking a bit spikier than usual. We'll probably want to avoid him. And we want to head up here. Oh, we've got some tumoury things there as well. Right, see, now that doesn't work. There's a strange mechanical swan head. And I need to put something in its mouth. I'm going to put the gemstone in its mouth. Which means I can now turn the wheel. So, we can get this swan in the background. Come on. Over to the hole in the fence. It's a swan. Let's get that Grady chain off your neck. Oh, and his head fell off. Oh my god. Right, so we now have a chain. What could we possibly want that for? Well, again, we've seen where we need to use it. What we need to do, run up over, come on, run up over here. B button on my controller's being a bit funny. Firstly, let's take a little wander over here to this bucket, where we have a laser scope for the shotgun. So I guess means we're going to have to go grab that at some point, eh? Right, okay, so we turn this crane mechanism, nothing happens. It's incomplete because we need to use the chain on it. So we can now turn the winch, and it pulls out this big block of resin, by which we need to melt it with the flame thrower. This will then let us have the mask, the woeful mask. I don't know if I need to come back in here or not. I'm going to leave that weird pulsating mass in the corner. But we're going to exit here. What are we going to do next? I think I might actually go get... Am I going to go get the shotgun? I'm going to try something first. Go away. Because this is now open. Now I'm going to want to heal myself here. We can move these stanchions out of the way. And we are in a weird sort of mushroom place. I've just been poisoned. I'm probably going to want to heal up completely, because mushroom on a plate, the Amanita bisparigera, which I swear an Amanita is a poisonous mushroom, but anyway, we're going to eat it. Right, that's just poisoned me. Going to need to keep healing. Sir Lentinula Idodes, the renowned. I mean, if you say so. Really shouldn't eat any more. I think we will, though. That thing's looking at me strangely. Amanita phalloides, if you say so. The Honourable Mr. Phalloides. Right, I'm feeling a bit ill again. That's fine. What is that? Oh, handgun bullets. Okay, well, we'll take that. I didn't notice that last time. Whoa, first time I came in here. That happened the first time I came in here, though. So mushroom, Amanita rubescens. Lepiota brunioincarnata. Oh dear. Bit of bellyache going on. The distinguished Mrs. Morchella. Right, all the mushrooms eaten. It's the Mushroom King. There's a button on his head. Thank you for dining with me, stranger. I open myself to you fully. That sounds weird. It's a mushroom. I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what is it that you wish? What's that? You want to improve the power of your handgun? To each their own, I guess. Wish granted. It's a mushroom. Right, so we've increased the power of our handgun. That's one thing that we did want to do. I've used way more health packs than I wanted to. Luckily there's one here. Staff memo. I shouldn't have to say this, but for your safety and my sanity, please do not eat any of the mushrooms. Well, too late for that. I've scoffed a lot. Right, well, on the subject of guns, go away. On the subject of guns, we're going to go back this way into the Ocean Kingdom, and we are going to get that shotgun, and I'll tell you what I was doing wrong. Right, now, just ignore that big guy for the moment. Right, basically, that's got 21 written on it, which I thought was potentially part of a combination of like that 2106 that's written all over the floor. It's not. I was overthinking it. I basically just need to score 21. Which, how did I do this last time? I think I did 4 sharks and a dolphin, because that's 4 times 6 is 24, minus 3 is 21. So let's just reset that, not that we need to, but reset that, shoot the dolphin. Oh, okay, that didn't help. Shark, 1, 2, 3, 4. What the hell happened there? What multiplied my score by 2? Oh, I hit the puffer fish. Okay, that's irritating. One. I don't want to hit this octopus though. 2, 3. That could still work. Does the octopus just give me 2? Yeah. So I can still do +2 twice. And then I need to shoot the dolphin. Right, there we go. That then opens. It's a metal cabinet. There's a bunch of nautical trinkets in here. And a shotgun. It looks like a real one. Because the last one we saw was a fake. It was in the crypt puzzle trap thing. But we now have a shotgun. Which means... Right, and I have a laser sight for it. Right, this means we can take out this big guy up here. Because he concerns me. Right. And I think that was all I did before I died. I've done it out of order from how I did it just now. But I actually died in the mushroom room, so I knew what it was I needed to do. But yeah, so now here we are. What are we gonna do with the mask? I think we need to go back to the haunted hilltop, and I think there was a slot for a mask. This way. No. That's Fairy Tale Town. We do not want to be there. We want to be over here. Oh dearie me, I've been poisoned again. Right, so where does this take us? Right, actually there was one place I didn't, before I continue with this, there was one place that I didn't show you just now that I did do in my previous run before I died. That means we need to come back through here. I checked all the lockers, there's nothing in them. Ow! It was, bizarrely enough, where are we? It was this door here. I didn't actually come in here, which I didn't realise before. It's the door. I don't think it's locked. And the plaque on the door says D. Pike Park Operations. And yeah, there's a guy who's seen better days here. What's going on here? Oh shit, he's dead. Guess he shot himself. Should I call the police? There's a handgun lying next to him. Better not touch it. No, in fact what we're going to do though is we are going to remove this from the scene of the crime now. Box of handgun ammo. I think this is a staff memo. Yes. Edward had his office door electrified, decently high voltage too. I turned off all the mains power, but the door was still electrified, so I think he must have hooked it up to a generator somewhere in the underground level. The following doors are now locked electronically. Dungeon, Mermaid, Cyclops, Wolf, Serpent, Crypt, Ophelia. They can only be opened via the dungeon's computer terminal. Well, we haven't found the security disc for that yet. We can look at the filing cabinet. Edward has pulled all the funding for Cosmic Future and we've halted construction. He said it was just a temporary delay, but I can tell when he's lying. Something is seriously wrong with Edward. He looks sick, but at the same time there's kind of a manic energy in his eyes. I asked Tolman about it, but he gave me the silent treatment, so whatever it is, I think they're in on it together. I tried to spy on Edward and Tolman during their meeting. It sounded like they were trying to talk to someone, a third person in the room who wasn't talking back. But they were talking like how you talk to a baby or a young child, speaking slowly, using simple language. What is going on? Right, now finally we have a TV here, which seems to have an Amstrad CPC hooked up to it. Well, that's what the screen looks like anyway. It's a TV. It's a videotape in the slot. Well, of course we're going to have a look at the videotape. This is a message for Edward Crowe from Douglas Pike. Edward, we've been friends for over 30 years. You entrusted me with the running of your theme park, a task I have relished. You've always shown me kindness, and always paid me well for my work. However, I can no longer remain silent. Edward Crowe, your crimes have not gone unnoticed, nor will your sins go unpunished. As for Elaine Marshall, I hope she never forgives us, for none of us deserve it. Goodbye. That's the end. Okay, so Pike's not happy with Crowe. There's an antidote there. There was another one in the main area of Crow Country. There's another one in the Ocean Kingdom as well, I remember. I just haven't picked them up. Can I look at that? Nope. Right, now I think this is kind of where I got to, and I thought, hang on a minute, I've now got a little bit stuck. But then I realised, hang on a minute, I didn't do the thing with the mask. I mean, I wasn't able to do that last episode anyway because I didn't have it, but I didn't do it previous to now because an unfortunate thing called dying kind of got in the way. But at least we're in the right area. So we need to, is it up here? Yeah. We need to head over here. put the mask in the slot. Witchwood now becomes available. And we're in a maze of some description. What is that? It's a pumpkin. Right. Ow. I just hate when that happens. You got random chandeliers falling on your head. It's a stone pedestal. There's a symbol that looks like a swirl. Can I kick it? Symbol that looks like an eye. We'll leave it at the moment. That helped me here? No. Because that looks like that's a pentacle. Okay, maybe I do have to change this then. Symbol that looks like a star. Yeah. Come on, stop limping about. Right, so that one's gone down. That's great. Now this one needs to be either a swirl or what's that called? That's a triscally, isn't it? Is that what that's called? I need to get rid of that eye anyway, because well, I don't know. Unless is there anything behind this one? Is that shotgun shells? Okay, well we'll be having those. Now we should be able to get round here. Excellent. Why is that star not gone down? Oh. Okay, no, this is where no, this isn't where I was. Ah, right, hang on, so that's the star's gone down now. Looks like an eye. Oh, we found a grenade. Oh, so I am going to want that to show a star. So that's done that. Okay, let's go this way. For crying out loud. Is there anything in there? There's handgun bullets. So we want star. Now we want an eye. This is an interesting puzzle. I'm not a huge fan of these types of puzzles, but I mean, we're doing alright so far. Please tell me there's a med kit in this. Oh, I shot it already. I'm going to need to take that. Aha, right, okay, so now this needs to be a star. Now we should be able to get to the middle. Looks like a witch's cauldron. It's full of murky water. It smells really bad. Weirdly warm. Feel something at the bottom. Aha! Now we have the trident. Oh, that doesn't seem good. I have this pressing urge to want to get out of here very quickly. Right, leave that place. Which means we can now head back to the Ocean Kingdom. I remember when I was... Oh, there's a spiky dude. When I was playing this before, when I died, what was that? Oh, it was one of you little tumory things. I kept thinking to myself, I can't progress any further because I need a key. And I think... Oh... We'll get one of these back in a minute anyway. Because there's one here. I have no idea what we're going to do with that just yet. But if we come into Neptune's palace... It's a glass tank. Now we need to get these bad boys looking at the chest. I think that's what they said. Right. I need to get rid of that, don't I? Because otherwise it's going to cause a problem. Right, so we need to do something. We've got the trident. Okay, those are both lit up. Oh, hang on. Are you wanting to cause trouble? Because if so, can you not? Okay. So we can get like 3 of them. Is the other one just not looking over here? Is he just not looking over? There we go. That was a bit of an obscure puzzle. It's a small key. It is in fact a silver key. So, right. Oh, that missed. That's ideal. Right, so we've got a puzzle here as well. Now, what we want to do is add Groovy Grape, Luscious Lime, Pineapple Punch, and Strawberry Sunshine. Mr. Crow keeps extra treasure maps in the wooden bureau in his lounge. The code is 8891. Ow. Now out of health packs. But that's where we're going to go, and I think I'm going to call it an episode there. This has been a bit of an odd one, I know, but because it's not been as blind as I would have liked it to have been, so you weren't able to get my reactions and stuff. But you know, we made some progress. I just kind of got a bit annoyed at the fact that I died. But ow. But we are going to come back up into the lounge. The hell are you? Okay, we're going to have to deal with that thing first then. We've got a fair few shotgun shells, so for crying out loud, these lights keep landing on me. Right, I'm definitely going to have to save. So, it's a cabinet. 8891. It opened. We have a map of secrets. Which does what? Aha! It tells me where all the secrets in all the areas are. So far, it looks like I've only got 2 of them. Okay. Right, well, I've got the silver key, so this room underneath where it says Crow Country with the 2 X's in it, I can now access that through that red locked door. However, I'm looking a little bit worse for wear right now, so we'll do this next episode. Hopefully I can find some health pickups along the way. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this odd episode. Yeah, hope you join me for the next one, where we'll continue going through this completely blindly and trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you join me then. Bye. If you like that video, please do all the usual YouTube fun stuff, like hitting the thumbs up to give it a like, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already, and hit the bell to get notifications of when I post new content. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, please do consider buying me a coffee, link of which is on screen and in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you for the next one.